Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Serafina and this is Portal Through the Veil, and I have not done a reading like this before. But you know what? Let's stretch ourselves a little bit and let's do a monthly reading, but it's going to be astrology, okay? I am going to pull from two decks, my tarot deck and my starseed deck. And I'm going to pull one card from my starseed, and then I'm going to do 4 cards from my tarot, where it's going to be like basically the middle, the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month, and then the advice. So obviously go ahead and check the description for the timestamp for your zodiac sign. I'm going to do all 12 individually. I'm figured about 5 minutes each. Give each sign a little bit of love. And then also another thing that I want to add to this is make sure you guys know what your big 3 is. Because what I like to do when I'm watching these type of videos is I know my big 3, and I will literally listen to all 3 of them. Because that's how you're really going to get an idea of your whole month or the whole reading. Because it's like your big 3, your sun, your rising, and your moon. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Aries. This is where we are gonna start off with. Okay, my Aries, my little fire signs. My sun's in Aries. So yes. All right, so what is the starseed? I figured my starseed oracle deck was quite appropriate for this because of zodiac signs, stars, the moon, all of that. All right. Oh, that one wanted to fly up. Okay, so for my Aries, this month, what is the artist manifestation, creative accountability? Your life is a canvas. All right, I feel like you guys need to be more, you need to be creating more, I feel, with this. Maybe hook up with someone who is on this similar life path when it comes to I feel like you are an artist of some kind. If you're in music, if you're a painter, if you take pictures, if you're an influencer, take it as it resonates, however this is, but you're an artist of some kind and you've been manifesting something. But I feel like right now you need someone to hold you accountable. So, okay. All right, now let's see what's happening in the beginning of the month. All right, what's happening in the beginning of November for my Aries? Ooh. 9 of Swords. Okay, so we're dealing with some anxiety. We're dealing with fears. I don't know if you're having sleepless nights or not, but you could possibly have some, maybe you're isolating yourself, but this is your breaking point. The beginning of the month is going to be a big breaking point. You're finally just going to say, fuck it with this anxiety. I need to get out of bed. Okay? All right, what's happening in the middle of the month? Okay. This card is coming out to me. 9 of Cups. Okay, so once you come out of this funk, you are going to find that balance between the head and the heart. Like you're going to figure out what your heart's desires are, and your head is going to figure out a realistic way of making it happen, basically. So you got to stay devoted to this. And if you need, if you need to go to some kind of counselor, because with this fear and this anxiety, I don't know how deep it runs, but if you need to go see some kind of help, some kind of psychiatrist of some sort, I feel like the cards are telling you to definitely go that route. Okay, especially with the King of Cups right there. That's a big old sign. Okay, end of the month. Thanks to your perseverance, you yes, you are tired. You are very, very tired. Absolutely, freaking. But you are so close to success at the end of the month. You really are. You are very close to success. You got to persevere. You got to keep that grit, all of that. So what is the advice for my Aries at the end of November? Or not at the end of November, but overall in November, angels. This one was coming out to me. Stress. Okay, conflict. There could be a lot of arguments happening this month because you're so focused on all of this. Okay, angels, I'm going to need some kind of clarification on this swords. On the swords, please. Okay. It could be rooted down to family, and it's time to heal. So the advice of the month is to just heal. And if you have to like find comfort with family, then go for it. But this month is you're gonna shake up a lot of stuff, because if you are gonna go to some kind of therapy, you are definitely going to be opened up to a lot of emotions, and that's going to be really, really tiring. But you're going to be so close to like finally getting through all of that bullshit. Okay? So persevere. Alright. Thank you, Aries. And if you are an Aries, please drop a comment or an emoji so I see you. Alright, and I will see you next month. Alright, Taurus. Hey. Hello to my fellow earth signs. How are you? Alright, so this is how we're going to do it. I am going to open it up with a Starseed Oracle deck, because why not? It's astrology. We're talking about stars. So I brought the Starseed. It's going to pull one card. It's going to be like the overall advice or theme of the month. And then we're going to come into tarot, and I'm going to give you the beginning, the middle, the end, and then some advice for the month of November. So let's get into this, Taurus. All right, angels, what do we have for Taurus in the beginning, or for the overall month of November? That's too many cards. I just need one, please. They want to give you two. Okay. All right, that's the second time two came out, and it flew out. So we're just going to do that. You are the first to break the rules, Taurus. Maybe that is a sign for Taurus. All right, the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So the first theme of the month is you got to start showing up. Let yourself be seen. Like in this day and age, that made me think of social media. It really did. Okay, so maybe you're trying to pursue something. Ooh, and then called. Soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. So yes, the angels are definitely trying to tell you something, Taurus. Okay? You are multifaceted, faceted, which means to me like you're like a, I don't want to say a jack of all trades, because if you're a jack of all trades, you have no trades. But you have a very unique energy to yourself, a very unique, like, hello, we're earth signs. We're just really cool. We're just really chill. without me being cocky for us earth signs. But there is some sort of soul gifts and training that you have gone through, or even maybe that is in the physical. Maybe you've taken some classes. Maybe you have done certain things and you know what your gifts are, but you don't want to show yourself. And I don't know why I keep feeling called to say social media, but maybe that is you take it as it resonates on it, obviously. So okay, so let's get into the tarot. What is the beginning of the month for my Taurus? Ooh, that one wanted to come out. All right, Ace of Swords. A breakthrough. Okay, just like Aries, they're having a breakthrough as well, but their breakthrough is a little bit more rough. You have like a really good breakthrough. It's not gonna hurt. But you're gonna come across some kind of clarity, some kind of truth, and it's gonna lead to like a bunch of fresh ideas. You're gonna have a really good concentration, really good vision, and you're just gonna be able to focus. And you're basically gonna be like those horses in parades that have the little blinders on the side so that they don't get distracted by the crowd. That's basically gonna be you in the beginning of the month. All right. So what is going to happen in the middle of the month? 7 of Wands. Okay, in 7 of Wands, you have to go into protection mode. Like, you might have to really, really dig deep and protect your energy from certain people. I don't know if you have a energy vampire in your life or not, but definitely be aware of people who are trying to take your energy in the middle of the month. Okay, stand up for yourself is the biggest thing. All right, and what is the end of the month for my Taurus? Okay. You might want to disconnect at the end of the month. You might want to just kind of tune in with nature, maybe take a trip into the woods, and just like this chick is doing, sit in the grass and be with the trees. Like, really just listen to nature and just unplug at the end of the month, I feel. Okay, so what is your advice from the angels for the whole month? They don't want to give you any advice. What the heck? Oh. Yet again, there's going to be some conflict. Towards it, there's conflict, but this might be some clash of ego situation. Okay? So be aware of that. There's going to be some tension. I don't want to say an enemy is going to come out of the woodwork, but someone that you're like is a borderline rival. Maybe this is a work energy, family energy, take it as it resonates, but they're going to try to get under your skin. And you gotta that's probably why you have to, at the end of the month, just unplug, and you have to protect yourself in the middle of the month. Okay? Or maybe this reading is giving you that clarity, and you're like, oh, I know exactly who she's talking about. So that person, you have to really protect yourself from. Okay? Start thinking about where you want to unplug at the end of the month. All right, Taurus, that is it for you guys. All right, I will see you next month. Oh, and if you are my Taurus, please leave a comment. All right? Oh, why am I putting it over there? That is funny. Okay. Yeah, leave a comment. I want to know where my Taurus are at. And also, don't forget to subscribe if this is the first time you are watching. And on that note, I will see you next month. Why can't I finish and close that out? All right, my Geminis, how are you? Happy November. Okay, so if you are my Geminis, you can always check your rising. I think I said that in the intro, but anyway, all right, this is how we're going to do it. I am going to pull an oracle deck for my star seeds, my star seed oracle deck, and then we're going to go into the tarot. I'm going to look at the beginning, the middle, the end, and then I want to give you some advice at it. But let's see what the oracle deck has for you for the overall vibe of November for my Geminis. Oh, trying to pull that out. All right, if you're a Gemini, leave a comment. I want to see ya. It doesn't want to come out for you. Okay. Ooh. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay, so I feel like you are stepping out of some kind of conflict from October. Okay, none of that really matters. At the end of the day, in the bigger picture bigger picture of things, it does not matter. You gotta find common ground with that person, I feel. Okay. All right, so let's look into the beginning of the month with the tarot. Ooh. Queen of Swords. Okay, we're out here with Miss Independence. Okay, so you might be catching your stride in the beginning of the month, or again, perspective. Another word that I caught. We are really changing our perspective in the beginning of the month. Okay? Possibly you are providing some kind of constructive criticism, or you are getting the constructive criticism. So when someone is trying to give you advice, don't be a weenie and take it as constructive criticism, okay? Truly, take it as constructive criticism, that it be objective, and maybe there is a reason why this person's telling you this. All right? So, middle of the month, we are going to hit a breaking point. We're going to have a lot, I don't want to say a lot of anxiety, but we're going to deal with some anxiety that's going to lead to nightmares, okay? I feel like you need to not isolate yourself. Do not isolate yourself in that time. Stay close to someone. If you got to call your mama, your dad every day, do it. All right. End of the month. End of the month, we got the Death card. It's okay though. Okay, death means transition. It means transformation. Think about the caterpillar into a butterfly. The caterpillar basically dies for it to be a butterfly. So think about that. It's not completely dead. It's just getting a new life. So hello, going into this whole perspective vibe that the angels are asking you to change. See yourself as the caterpillar, and you are the caterpillar right now. You are looking for a spot to go and build your little cocoon. In the middle of the month, you're going to have to harden your shell. You're going to have to isolate yourself a little bit, okay? But at the end of the month, as long as you don't stay in that cocoon too long and you know how to get out, you will transform into a beautiful butterfly, okay? So what is the advice at the end so your advice is the world cup. I always say the World Cup, but that's the world, all right? You are going to have a sense of fulfillment. You're going to have a really good sense of harmony finally at the end of, overall, through this transition, okay? You might not feel it at times, but it's going to be a true completion. The true cycle of caterpillar turning into a butterfly, that is a whole cycle. It's completed. So take that analogy and take it as it resonates, and that it is, But this month we're really changing our perspective, okay? On that note, I love you, Geminis. If you have not hit follow or hit subscribe, make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you next month. All right. My Cancers, how are ya? I don't know why all of a sudden I started talking a New York accent, but here we are. Maybe you're from New York. I don't know. Okay, I need to stop. All right, Cancers. This is how we're doing it. This is an oracle deck. We're going to pull an oracle deck and see the vibe. Give me a second. My hot water's right. I apologize. My hot tea was about to go off. Okay, so where was I, Cancers? Okay, so we're going to pull a oracle deck from my Starseed oracle deck, and then I am going to break down your month with my tarot deck, beginning, middle, and then I want to give you some more advice. So, what is Cancer's oracle pull? What is your advice? What is the theme of November for my Cancers? Ooh. So sorry. Give me a second. That one was reaching out to me. All right, Star family. You are part of a team of souls. Call in support. I feel, every time I see this, it always reminds me of someone that really They haven't been praying like they used to. They haven't been talking to the angels like they used to. All right, the angels miss you talking to them. They miss that from you. All right, so start praying again. Start praying again. All right, the beginning of the month. Ooh, King of Swords. Don't know if you watch Real Housewives, but does she not remind you of Jenna Lyons? Does she not remind you of Jenna freaking Lyons? If you watch Housewives and you can relate to that, leave a comment. All right, so but anyway, the beginning of the month, you are gaining authority. You are definitely setting high standards. You are setting the tone for strictness. The middle of the month, you are building momentum. All right, you are looking ahead. You are expanding something. There's gonna be a lot of growth that's leading to a lot of confidence in the middle of the month. All right, end of the month. All right, 9 of Cups, wishes coming true. Okay, wishes coming true. There's going to be a lot of achievement at the end of the month. Okay, I really feel like you're reaping what you're sowing. Okay, there's like, yeah, just wishes are coming true. So what is the advice of the month? Again, you're just like the Gemini. They got the world too. Again, with the fulfillment. Okay, there you are completing a cycle this month, and you're really walking in this sense of belonging that I feel like from whatever you are creating, whatever you're building momentum in the middle of the month, you're really you're really going to get that recognition finally. There's going to be a lot of achievement finally. All right, my Cancers, that is it for you guys for this moment. Please go ahead and hit subscribe if you have not, and I will see you next month. All right, my Leos. Where's my Leos? Sorry, I have my list right there so I don't forget anybody. All right, Leos, this is how we're doing it. Leos, my moon sign. Hey. You are, yes, so I can relate to you guys. So this is part of my reading too. All right, so this is how we're gonna do it. Oracle deck. That is gonna kind of give us the vibe, kind of give us a starting point, kind of just another message from the angels, and then we are going to pull from the tarot deck. I'm going to look into the beginning, the middle, and the end, and then I'm going to give you some advice for November. All right, so angels, my Leos, myself, what do you have for us? What is our situation? Why do cards just want to fly out? Okay, thank you, angels. What is this? Okay, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, intrication time. I don't know, are you going through an awakening? Because I know I am. My hands have been peeling, my stomach's been off. Last week I didn't eat for 4 days. Not completely, I ate some nibbles off of my kid's plate, but overall I was not freaking hungry at all. It was so weird. I was like, it was weird. Okay, so I feel like us Leos, this whole year has been a wackadoodle, has it not? So I feel like it's just awakening after awakening after awakening. So let's see what's in the beginning of the month. That one wanted to fly out. Okay, beginning of the month. Oh my world. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have one of the luckiest cards in all the deck. All right, so there's going to be some unexpected events in the beginning of the month for us. Maybe we are changing some old cycles, but we're going to have some very decisive decisions and moments in the beginning of the month. So where's that going to lead us to in the, oh, give me a second. All right, the Hierophant fell down and it is upside down, but I saw the word rebellion, and sometimes rebellion isn't a bad thing. Maybe we have been too cookie cutter. All right, and we are learning new methods. So allow those cycles to change, and those new lessons, those new methods of, we are breaking the mold. Like, this is like the punk. Like, this is the punks. The fact that I was raised by a punk, that's hitting a whole new level. So that hits home. But you understand those like the punk energy. That's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up true badass punk energy. And at the end of the month, there's going to be, you're finally going to get some kind of teamwork from someone. So I don't know if that's going to be in your family, if that's going to be in career. But you are going to share common interests with someone and goals. And you guys are going to be able to kind of like create this like your magic. Like, I keep going like this because I keep seeing energy between the two of you guys. Okay? So angels, what is the Leo's advice? That one wants to fly out. Again, with the last three cards have this. So, okay, so maybe this might be the overall month, overall vibe for all of us is fulfillment. We are really closing out some cycles. So this very much goes back to the Wheel of Fortune card, where we are changing cycles in the beginning of the month, and we are definitely on the right path of something. So you take it as it resonates. All right, Leos, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit follow, and I will see you next month. All right, my Virgos, what is up? How are you guys? Okay, so this is how we're going to be doing it. I will pull an oracle deck. I'll pull from the oracle deck the star seeds, because I figured, why not? At the astrology, let's do it, right? And then we will break down the month, the beginning, middle, and end, and some advice with the tarot. All right. So how are you doing, my fellow Earth signs? Give me 1 minute. All right. Sorry about that. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Oh. Ah! Oh, between the thigh and that. Okay, so cracked open. Rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. I heard necessarily not a bad thing. Doesn't mean when I said rock bottom, I felt an instant. But that necessarily doesn't mean it's going to be a bad thing. Okay? It just means it's shaking things up. Okay? This could be a sign to shake up your routine. Okay? So let's see the beginning of the month for my Virgos. Okay, so the beginning of the month, we're going to see some kind of success, some achievement. Okay, so maybe you have been working your little booty off for the last few months, and finally those seeds are blossoming. Okay. Also, you're going to set some kind of self-sufficiency in the beginning of the month that's going to lead to some kind of partnership. But this partnership with the Two of Cups, it's like a healing one. If you could see the lion in the middle of you guys, it's like it's healing, but it's strengthening you guys. So it could be in career, it could be in love. Take that as it resonates. But there is a partnership coming in the middle of the month. Okay? All right, and at the end of the month, it looks like someone is going to be powerless. But here's the thing with tarot, okay? Take it as a warning. When this came out and I saw powerless, I'm like, okay, someone's going to try to take their power, okay, and is going to try to redirect them. Now that you know that, be aware of that, and don't let that happen, okay? That is how you could reverse the chariot and be back on the right path. Okay, guys? Take that as it resonates, but take control, okay? Like, you might be dealing with the energy vampire or whatever, but Just stay focused. You have that willpower. Ooh, and Ace of Cups for your advice. Okay? So I very much feel like this could be a love reading for you. Okay, so new love is coming in, but also more of like an emotional awakening, maybe a spiritual awakening. But your intuition is hitting a new level this month. Yeah. It's just and you're gonna be like overflowing. Like look at the cup. You're gonna be overflowing with like creative ideas, and it's just everything's gonna be really. It's gonna be flowing this month. Even though you're hitting rock bottom, it's gonna be just like a fresh start, because what you did in the past, it's blooming. It's all of that, but you can't do that forever. You have to shake it up to hold your to be stable, okay, yeah. Okay, on that note, my Virgos, I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching, and if you have not hit subscribe, and do not forget to leave an emoji. Don't forget to leave a comment, because I want to know who my Virgos are. All right, my Libras. Hi, Libras. Okay, so Libra's my rising. So this is part of my reading too. All right, so this is how we're doing it. We're going to be pulling from the Oracle deck, my Star Seed deck, and then we will be breaking down the month with my Tarot deck. Ooh, why can't I grab this right? All right, will be from my Tarot deck, and that will be the beginning, middle, and some advice for the month. Okay, so what is the overall theme of November for my Libras, for myself? Okay. All right, karmic relationships, holy schmoly. Okay, polarity, soul growth, conflict. The reason why I had such a strange reaction is because I blocked my twin flame last month. And yesterday, November 1st, he decided to find me on Facebook, and he messaged me, and I have not opened it up. I have not responded, because I'm like, dude, I blocked you on Instagram. Why are you over here on Facebook? And I don't want to talk to him. Okay? So, there's the card. Okay, Libra. So I feel like this is going to be a love reading. I feel like this is possibly a twin flame reading for us. Buckle up. But you know what? Something that, with this being polarity, even though twin flames, we have a lot of things that are going to be opposite that work. I just want someone to hear this. Maybe someone needs to hear this, but listen to your intuition. If you are dealing with someone and they seem like they could be your twin flame, but something isn't, it's like him or her. What? Like it does not feel right. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, because I feel like that is your most powerful tool in all of this. Is if something really doesn't fit right, listen to that. All right. So what is happening in the beginning of the month for my Libras? So this is obviously going to be a love reading. Okay. So Four of Cups, some disconnect. Every time I see this card, I feel like I need to tell someone to go hang out in the woods. Go hang out in the woods, grab a blanket, get a picnic basket, and just zen out. If you indulge in some cannabis, if you indulge in some of the green medicine, I definitely, hey, take it with you and use responsibly. But disconnect, okay? When I record this, when I post this, it will probably be Friday. So if you're watching this within the first day or so of me posting this, I want to encourage you this weekend to go out and just hang out in the woods. It's cold. I live in California, so it's easy to get to the beach, but I would not encourage the beach in California. But however you like to get in tune with Mother Nature, that is your job in the beginning of the month. Okay? Middle of the month. for my Libras. So what are we doing? All right. Giving is receiving some gratitude. We need to practice gratitude. Okay? But also, I feel like we need to give back to our community. Maybe we need to clean out our closets. Maybe, give back to a homeless shelter. Support a homeless shelter, okay? Clean out your closet in the middle of the month. All right, and end of the month. How are we looking? Give me a second. Yes. All right, yet again. Someone is hoarding. Someone has too much of one thing. Okay, at the end of the month, you need to start saving. So I feel like you need to clean up your energy. Clean out your closet is something you could do in the physical. That would be really, really helpful. Okay? Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy with your stuff, okay? If you have not been using it for the last 6 months, get rid of it, okay? Get rid of it. Now, what is the advice for my Libras? Okay, five of Pentacles. There's going to be some hardships this month, okay? We cannot deny it. We cannot run away from it. You will most likely be feeling some kind of abandonment. Ooh, some unemployment. I don't want to speak that over someone, but yet at the same time, I don't want to lie to you either. There's going to be a struggle. Or maybe you are already unemployed. Okay? You know what? I want to give you one more advice card. I need some okay, 7 of Pentacles, harvest results. Okay, so when this unemployment or these hardship happens, the angels are telling you that is your moment to sit down and plan. Plan the future the best you can, maybe the next month or so. You don't have to do your whole life plan, okay? But you got to practice patience, and you got to plan. You got to plan better, I feel. All right, my Libras, that is it for your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next month. And if you have not hit subscribe, make sure you hit subscribe. And yeah, I will see you next month. You know what? With that being a love reading, and I just saw I'm gonna go. Hold on. With that karmic, I feel like you need to go and, because of that karmic relationship and all that stagnant energy in your closet, in your possessions, once you clear that out, you will have space with your energy to come and bring in this new energy, this new kind of love. I feel like you're overflowing with physical things, and it's tampering your energy and your frequency, and that's why things are not aligning. That's why you're not getting clear messages in your head and etc. And why you're going down the path with that karmic relationship that you're not supposed to go down with. Okay? Take that as it resonates. Channeled message. That was a channeled message. Hi, how are you? If you ever see me just zone out and you know that's a channeled message. All right. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? All right, so if you are a Scorpio, please leave a comment. Let me know who my Scorpios are in the comment, please. Also, this is how we're going to be doing it. We're going to pull from the Oracle deck, which is going to kind of give us an overall theme of November, and then I will be picking up my tarot deck, where we will be breaking down your month, the beginning, middle, end, and then I will give you some advice with the tarot deck, and that is how we're going to be doing this reading. So let's go. All right. I didn't even shuffle, and they're already coming out with the card, Child of the Cosmos. Okay, my Scorpios, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Whoosh. Okay, so this could be in a spiritual month for you, but also it's almost like you're asking everyone else for advice, but you already know the answer within here, I feel. Okay, that is what the angels are telling you. Beginning of the month, we gotta learn balance and patience with the temperance. Okay, that is our job in the beginning of the month. We gotta stay calm. Okay, we got to stay in a tranquil energy. All right. Okay, so in the beginning of the month with Ace of Wands, I feel like there is going to be some kind of delay in something. That could be a delay in love, it could delay in career, lack of passion. All right, a lack of passion, lack of energy, creative blocks. And you might be really hesitant in the beginning of the month. So if you are feeling that, if you're feeling low energy, low passion, then take it as, hello, then rest. Be patient. You don't push yourself. Okay? Don't push yourself into getting sick, because when you lose passion, you can make yourself physically sick too. Okay? And the lack of energy, if you keep pushing yourself with the lack of energy, what happens to a car when you don't put fuel in it? It breaks down. Same thing happens with the body. So take it as it resonates. When that moment happens, take a nap. Take a nap, okay? Rest. Go and have a spa day. Do something and just recharge. All right, at the end of the month, we're still going to be dealing with some kind of conflict, some kind of stress, okay? All right, but what is the advice? Hold up. There's a lot of cards flying out, but we have Knight of Swords. Okay, we got to be focused. Okay, I feel like we got to be focused with ourselves, but yet we got to be very direct and assertive. Okay, again with the intellectual card, that's really funny. So we have over here, we have to use our emotional intelligence. I feel that is when we are getting bullied from these certain individuals or this certain group. Use your emotional intelligence. That is what your advice is for November, my Scorpios. Okay. You guys have that little, you guys are Scorpios. You guys have stingers. You could go, those stingers hurt. Okay? So think before you sting. Okay? Think before you sting. All right. Give me a minute. For anyone who wants to see, I'm really a mermaid. Honest to God. Alrighty. Sagittarius. Okay, so my little Sags, how are we? How are you? Alright, so if you are a Sagittarius and you are watching this, please leave a comment in the comments. Let me see who my Sagittarius are. Alright, this is how we're going to do it. For my Sagittarius, we are going to pull a Starseed Oracle deck, and then we're going to break down the month from the beginning, middle, ending, and then some advice for November with my tarot deck. Okay? All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so my Sagittarius, what is the overall theme from the Oracle? Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, addictions, let God in. Okay, so whoever you pray to, whoever you believe in, whoever the higher light is in your light, I feel like your addictions, and this doesn't mean that you might not be hooked up on drugs or alcohol, but like maybe you are spending too much money. Maybe you have a shopping addiction. Okay? Just because you're not buying stuff off of a back alley from a crackhead doesn't mean you don't have an addiction. Okay, so take it as it resonates. I'm not trying to be mean, but this month you really, really, really gotta let go. You have to let go of those addictions. You've got to. Your job this month is to start praying again and connect with your angels and connect with your God, with your higher power, your higher light, whoever that is for you. Okay. Beginning of the month, we are going to go through a lot of nostalgia, a lot of sentimental memories. Okay. Then in the middle of the month, you really got to push yourself. You're going to have to persevere. You're going to have to persevere. You're going to have to fight fatigue, because you're going to be really freaking close to success. All right, what is the end of the month for my Sagittarius? All right. You're going to get very skillful. You're going to be practicing some kind of talent. See, this is what happens when you let go of your addictions. When you let go of your addictions, your mind is going to become more clear, and your passions, like if you're a painter or if some kind of creative energy type of person that you are, you're going to fall in love with it again. All right, you're going to find a new level of commitment, a new level of dedication towards that. All right, you're going to be walking towards mastering it. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. All right, you gotta have those high standards with yourself. You got to have authority within yourself. Okay, have authority within yourself and be strict with yourself. Okay, like sometimes we have to beat ourselves up. Sometimes we have to beat ourselves up because we are our worst own critics. So if we beat ourselves up, we can really make ourselves feel away. If you know, you know. And that will really go and that will also shake us up too. Like, find your reason as well this month. Find your reasoning. Like, what is your why? Without that sounding like a freaking MLM situation. But, like, find your why. Find your purpose. All right, my Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, okay? I know this month is going to be open and raw, but you got this, okay? All right, if you have not hit subscribe yet, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next month. All right, my Capricorns. My Capricorns, how are you? Hi. Capricorn is my son. You're my people. You're my people. So I get it. We are stubborn goats. We are stubborn goats, okay, who get shit done. Let's face that one. Give me 1 minute. Alrighty. So this is how we're going to do it. I am going to pull from my Starseed deck that is going to give us the overall theme of November. And then I'm going to break down November with my tarot deck. And that's going to be beginning, middle, month. And then we're going to pull some advice cards. So let's get into it, Capricorn. All right. So what do we have for my Capricorns out here, angels? All right. I'm going with that single one. That was a lot. Okay. All right. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide rewards wild card. You heard that? Doors are opening, Capricorns. My fellow Capricorns, it is finally happening. It's finally freaking happening, okay? That's all I keep, but we have to decide to walk through that portal, okay? When we walk through that portal, that's where the rewards are going to be for us, okay? All right, so let's break down the month. What is going to happen in the beginning? Okay, the Chariot. We're definitely on the right path of something, okay? We are definitely walking towards success. All right, we got to be self-disciplined, but that's easy for us. We are determined as hell. We have the fucking willpower. Pardon my language, but Capricorns, I don't have to worry about cussing in front of you. You guys just get it, okay? So we got to stay focused. We got to stay self-disciplined. Okay. Ooh, 1 second. All right, sorry that got cut off. Okay, middle of the month. We are out here with Page of Cups. We got to do some inner child work because we could easily get stuck with our head in the clouds. Okay, I get it. I truly do. But we got to do that inner child work. And then at the end of the month, there is going to be a new opportunity that we are going to be walking into. We have manifested this opportunity. Okay? It's going to lead to a lot of security for ourselves. Yeah, a lot of security. Yeah, we're like something we're manifesting, like in abundance. But what is the advice for our Capricorns? Why do cards keep falling? Ooh, the Star card. Okay. Well, when I look down it was upside down. So we might be burning out. I feel like we're on the path of burning out. We're about to lose faith. Now, I said this to another sign, and I can't remember what sign that is, but this is something about tarot cards. Remember that they could come up as a warning. So if you get something negative, like, oh, a lack of faith at the end of the month, look at it as a warning. Going, okay, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. And you know what? Maybe in the middle of the month, we take a little break. Okay, we have to do inner child work anyway. All right? So we'll take a break. We'll recollect ourselves, because that will give us energy for whatever opportunity this is coming our way. All right? And so with that, we will be able to flip this and have that fresh faith, okay? That fresh faith, and we'll be healed, because hello, we did the inner child work in the middle of the month. Okay? There's going to be a sense of renewal with you kind of just slow and steady wins the race, okay? All right, Capricorns, I love you guys. My goats for life. All right, and if you have not hit subscribe, hit subscribe. What are you doing? All right, now my Aquarius. What are we doing, my Aquarius? How are you? All right, so this is how we're... Okay, so if you're an Aquarius, please leave a comment. I would love to see where my Aquarius are. All right, so Aquarius, this is how we're doing it. We are going to pull from the Starseed Oracle deck and kind of get the theme of the month, and then we are going to break down the month, beginning, middle, end, and then pull some advice cards with the tarot deck. All right, so let's get going, Aquarius. Let's get going. All right. Ooh. All right, I remember. Soul plan. The fated life versus the destiny life. All right, so we all have a soul contract, okay? But I feel like something is happening this month in your soul contract that I don't know if you're going to complete it. I don't know if you're going to start it. Let's see what the cards say. Let's see if we're beginning a new cycle or we're ending a cycle. All right, and obviously, guys, take any of this reading as it resonates. All right, so at the beginning of the month, what are we doing? We are resting. We are going into self-protection mode. Okay, so maybe we need to go and meditate. All right, meditate and connect with that soul contract. All right, what is the middle of the month for my Aquarius? All right, Six of Wands. We're out here with our girls. We're out here striding. All right, we're hitting victory. And reward. So it's very possible that we're ending a cycle this month. Okay, and we need to protect how far we have come. All right, at the end of the month, we got to be tactful. We got to be graceful, because hello, I want to say because we're women, but I know not all women. I know there's some men that watch this too, so I didn't want to put like a label on it. But for the artist in you, I feel like maybe with you closing out this cycle and you're getting that triumph from that cycle, those rewards, that recognition, the success, it's leading you into a next adventure in your in your art. Okay, take it as it resonates. What is your advice? All right, we're out here with the Hierophant. We gotta stay close to the traditions. Also, social groups. Maybe we need to not forget to be social and stay true to our beliefs. Stay true to the knowledge that we have. Okay? All right. And that. All right. And then we're at the Pisces. We're at Pisces. All right, Pisces. Hello. How are you? Hey, what's up? Okay, so this is how... Okay, so if you're a Pisces, go ahead and leave a comment. I would love to see who my Pisces are. All right, this is how we're doing it. We are going to pull from the Oracle deck. It's going to give us a theme of the month. And then I'm going to break down the month beginning, middle, and end with my tarot deck. Okay? So let's just get into it. Let's just start. If you've watched this whole video, let me know at this point. All right, so, okay, so you are matching someone else. I can't remember what zodiac sign, but we are called soul gifts and trainings. It's time to step up. You have gone through a lot of training in your life. It could be from life experiences. It could be from actual schooling. It could be however you take it as it resonates. Now it's time to take all of that knowledge and turn it into power and step up and do something with it. Okay? So, let's see what the angels have for you in the beginning of the month for November. Oh, all right. So, beginning of the month for November. Okay, we're out here with the Devil card. I want to cover this just so that I don't get flagged. All right, so we're out here with some addiction issues. So maybe we need to let go of the addictions. That could be shopping addiction. Maybe you are drinking too much. Maybe you are. Maybe you're abusing some green medicine. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Take all of that as it resonates. But you are in this mindset of oppression. Okay? So in the middle of the month, you need to communicate to someone, okay? I feel like you're a very witty person. You know how to use your words. You're very curious. But right now, like, you are going to be... Your mind is going to be alerted to something, and it's going to inspire you, and then you're going to start digging through and being very, very, okay, it's leading you to happiness at the end of the month, for whatever that is. So, ride this roller coaster, but that's not going to happen if you're stuck here in this addiction mindset. Okay? These two cards, the happiness at the end of the month, and this new spark of inspiration that you are going to get will not happen if you're stuck with this addiction. Okay? What is the advice? What is the advice? Okay, Hangman upside down, stalling, stagnation, standing still. Yet again with the stagnation, because of the addiction, you are stuck. So like I said before, work through these addictions, let go of them, get help if you need it, obviously. But once you let go of that, you're going to walk in through your happiness. You're going to get your sense of inspiration and all of that goodness. Okay? All right, on that note, I love you guys so much, Pisces. And I will see you next month. And do not forget to hit subscribe. And if you've watched this whole video all the way up until now, wow. I appreciate you. But other than that, don't forget to hit subscribe. And I will see you sooner than later.